Stand by for ludicrous speed.
Okay, my dear Greg Saunders.
Gregory.
Eagle looking great. Your go. Greg Saunders.
Greg Saunders.
Greg Saunders!
Wow. Hey, great.
Good. I got it.
We interrupt this sound file to bring you a terrifying announcement.
Are you aware that you're leaking coolant at an alarming rate?
Show us the skills that have made you a media darling.
Well, I'm glad we got all that out in the open.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Saturday morning Stateline Show.
It's 8 o'clock. Let's start the show. Did you know that the trees on the earth are the earth's lungs and even look like the inside of our lungs?
What? Our lungs are green?
In certain scans, they are, sure.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Tom, welcome to the Saturday morning Stateline Show. Breathe deeply, friends. Can you smell that basement must? Oh, that's just me.
I'm in my my little sanctuary. It's my office full of teddy bears, as you can see, and whatever else. I call it the warehouse because I got a big old shelving unit there too that I got a bunch of stuff on that I'm going through. It's always in a state of flux. And right over here to my left is the cat box. We keep the cat box in here because this is also my cat's sanctuary. She likes to come in here. So cat box is in here. So every once in a while, it's not very fun being in here.
Welcome to Tom's warehouse.
That's right.
Do you make sliders? Do you have snacks? What do you have in this?
I got combos.
There we go.
You want snacks? I got snacks. I got Little Buddy's pretzel mix of something or others.
Sweet.
I got snacks, dude. I got Sun-Made raisin sour snacks. Oh, and I got a drawer full of snacks down here. And every time the boys come over, the grandkids, they head straight for the office and raid my drawer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You know, I can reach it back here. With the tighter camera, it's harder to see, but someone hit me up with this for Christmas. Only it was orange when you gave it to me, Tom.
Oh,
the Kit Kats.
I couldn't even see it. You still have them?
It's kind of fuzzy. Oh, I got tons of Kit Kats, and I got my Reese's peanut butter trees. Yeah.
That's what's going nice.
On. And then I'm really feeling healthy. Your Valley Crunch Bar.
Yeah. So you still have those kits? Just the empty.
Oh yeah.
Box.
I'm a slow snacker. Those will last me a while.
Oh, really? Okay. The smaller one. That thing was huge, wasn't it? Did you know what it was when I gave it to you? Because I did wrap it up.
No, I shook it a little bit. I'm like, okay, there's busted pieces in here. Maybe you've got me a puzzle. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I have to lay off the sweets for a while. I have to lay off chocolate and everything because being a diabetic, first of all, I shouldn't have the sweets anyway. But I have a little attachment here.
Dun, dun, dun.
There you go. Broke my foot on Thursday. Random stupid accident.
Should we come up with a cool story for how you broke it so that people will think you're adventurous?
Oh, absolutely. I was leaping out of a 2-story building carrying a puppy dog because the building was on fire, and I landed in some trees covering the puppy dog with my sweater. And then we landed. I set him down and then I tweaked my foot. I don't know. Okay, no, I was just standing there and I turned and all of a sudden my foot went. It made that weird click noise, and I knew something was wrong. I wasn't sure what it was, but X-rays proved yesterday I have an outer metatarsal break. So
an Outer, yeah. Okay.
No, it's the
Here's
side.
the-
If this is your foot, it'd be. I can't do this here. Okay, this camera is really weird. It's right out here on the outside of my
Right.
foot, and I'm kind of on the other side. It bruised a little bit, and there's a nice little. I should send you the pictures. I think I'll send you the pictures. You could upload them. Gross people out.
Well, we could have a whole medical show where we show your foot, and then we show my wife's foot when she tore her Achilles.
Oh yeah, nice.
Describe that whole thing, and then go through my son's jaw surgery X-rays with all of his 34 screws that are currently in his jaw. That'll be there the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm.
Those are very interesting. Those are really interesting X-rays.
34 screws.
26 on the upper and 8 on the lower, if I remember right.
Woo.
Yeah. Taking that
Yeah,
whole
man.
thing apart and readjusting it and putting it in place and screwing it in place. And oh my gosh. Yeah. The recovery on that was something. He's able to eat these last 2.5, 3 weeks. He's been able to eat soft foods again instead of just a liquid diet. So he's got that going for him. He's doing well. He's been back to work and stuff. So
Yeah,
he's
cool.
doing well. We have
Okay, I just sent you. I'm sorry, I just sent you two
I
pictures.
see it.
The first one has a long screw in it. That's not related to this. That screw that's in my foot that's been there for 17 years. The second
That's
one,
from your motorcycle accident.
If you look to the right side and then you blow it up, it's on the right side. You will see the two little cracks on there. Some severe cracks. There's two of them right there.
Wow.
That's the outer metatarsal.
All right. Well, I'm glad you survived the twist. It really wasn't even a fall, wasn't it? It was just a twist.
I was going to say, if you want to
maybe at some point. Not today.
but I don't care.
We would really love it for those of you who are tuning in to wish Joann a happy birthday in the comments today. She's not yet on the stream, but if you are watching the stream, or even at a later date, if you're watching the recorded stream, send Joann her birthday greetings. It is her birthday today, like legit today, and we'll be celebrating with her when she's on with us here in a little bit. So we had a wonderful time having breakfast together last Saturday at Sherry's place. Thank you, Sherry, for always being such an awesome host and making great food. And we sat there for, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours, just shooting the breeze, having a good time, catching up with each other without a camera on and microphones. That was fun. Sharing stories we can't share here on the public waves.
Yeah, I can't believe you actually did that. No, I'm kidding.
So yeah, that's all not recorded unless Joann was secretly recording us on her phone, which I don't see her as that being that type of person. I know I wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So very enjoyable time at Sherry's place. A couple of shout outs for this week. Had a couple of closings to close out the month of January on Monday. Monday was the last day of January, in case you weren't paying attention. Today is the 5th day of February, the year 2022, which happens to be the latest it's ever been
in the history of mankind.
Yes. So goodbye, January 2022. Ended the month. Ended the first month of the year with a couple of closings. Congratulations to the Albayati family and Mr. Schneider getting their homes closed on Monday. And capped off a wonderful January of real estate for Team Sold on Tony Keller Williams Realty. Just busting out of the gates for this year like crazy. The inventory again is still a little bit low. Not a little bit, it's a lot bit low. And we're actually under 500 homes on the market, at least on Tuesday. As of Tuesday, we were like at 478, I think is what the number was that I wrote down when I was doing my research on Tuesday. Last year, when we bottomed out in the spring, when everything went really crazy, we went down to like 248. And a healthy Rockford market has about 2,000 homes on the market. So we're way low. We're way low. It's a great time to sell a home. So if you're even thinking about selling or buying, check us out at Team Sold on Tony, Keller Williams Realty. We are glad to help you with your search, whether it's here in the Stateline or anywhere in the country. We've got an awesome network of agents across the country that can help you. So let us know if we can help you. So that happened, and my chicken scratch notes. Oh, it's a funny story. Was it Tuesday? I think it was it Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning? This snowstorm that hit south of us.
Yeah.
I was a little bit concerned about this snowstorm. If it hit us really bad and we ended up getting a foot of snow or something like that, I didn't feel prepared. And so I was like, I need to get a snowblower. It's time to get a snow. I haven't had a snowblower for a few years. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and found one for sale. And the guy had two of them. He was selling two of them. He said him and his son used to do the driveway together when his son lived in the other half of his duplex. And then his son moved out, and he's like, no. So for him to do the driveway himself, he got himself a bigger, more heavy duty snow thrower. And he's selling the two small ones. Like, I just need a small one.
Uh-huh.
So by the time I got to him, he had already sold one of them.
Oh, wow. I was going to say, I'd buy the other one.
Right. And so I got a hold of him. Made him an offer. Told him I could pick it up when I could pick it up. We arranged for that. And so he gave me his phone number. And when I put his phone number in my phone, I already had him in my phone.
Oh, geez. That's funny.
I had used his services in the past because he is an expert in wells. So when I have a well and septic to deal with, he works for one of the companies, I think one of the government agencies that has to do with wells. So we had a little conversation about that, which was interesting. But so small world here in Rockford. It's a big small town, or a small big town, however you want to say that.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool to buy a snowblower from a guy who I'd actually talked to.
I vaguely remember you telling a story about having to have some guy come out to check out your well or something.
It was for a client.
Okay. Oh, that's what it was. I remember it was for a client. They had like seepage somewhere or something. I remember that now. Yeah, I knew there was some kind of connection. About 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. We were at the actual radio station at the time, I think.
Mm-hmm. So thanks for the decent deal on the snowblower, Bill. Appreciate that. Now I'm ready for the next snowstorm. Should we get one? Now watch, because I bought one, we won't get any more snow this year.
Well, no, see, that's good. That's good. That's good. If we're ever hoping for rain, just go wash your car. We're good.
If we need rain, everyone wash your car. But I think the farmers would agree. We do need one more good snow. We need one more good, 6 to 12 inches of snowfall before we get to spring.
We have not gotten anything like that at all this year. I'm ecstatic. I don't want snow. I'm tired of it.
We had the Christmas week snowfall, which was for most of us maybe 3 inches. It wasn't a lot. It was nice sticky snow though. It gave us all a chance to build snowmen, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. You're still sending me stuff. You're still texting me stuff, Tom. Oh, those pictures of your foot.
No, I'm not actually. I'm actually working on a project here. I'm sorry. I'm listening. I'm listening and periodically looking up. I know that's kind of rude. I'm sorry.
Tom, the x-rays of Tom's feet make him look like he's like Sasquatch or something. The dude's got huge feet.
Oh, no, I don't. They're size 12s, man.
Okay. It's just when you see an x-ray like that, it's like, what? What size?
Go ahead and upload it if you want. I don't care.
I probably could. Hey, we shame on me. We haven't done our big number of the week yet. Let's do our big number of the week before we get too far. That's what I'm forgetting. The big number of the week this week is big. It's 1.7 billion. With a B, billion, 1.7 billion. And this week's answer is lost or listed.
Lost
or listed, the big number of the week. And let's see, I want to leave that there. We just switched to Restream again and peek behind the curtain for everyone who's watching. We switched to Restream from Zoom. Zoom was fine, but Restream gives us some more options, and it allows us to go directly when I hit it's time to go live. We go live on our Facebook Saturday Morning Stateline Show page, on our Saturday Morning Stateline Show YouTube page. It sends out a tweet link, and it sends that out to my personal page too. So it's on like 4 spots, boom, just with one press of the button.
So the nice thing about it is anyone who's been watching the show since, for a year, 2 years, whatever, they don't have to change anything. They still can get it exactly where. So they don't have to retweet, redo, reconfigure, download. They don't have to do anything like that. Just simply turn it on and go.
It's right. It's all right here. And so I'm still, because of this different setup, I'm like, okay, is it really streaming? So I was logging in to YouTube, and there it is. It says it's live and it's ready and it's rolling. And then I check out my Facebook page. There it is. It says it's live, it's ready, and it's rolling. And so yeah, it's just
coolant at an alarming rate.
Show us the skills.
For that was the beginning of the show. I just checked it.
Yeah.
So
you're cooling at an alarming rate.
Kudos to Restream and this awesome service. I'm really appreciating this. We can do some fun stuff with our screen. Tom's not a big fan of this, but wait till you get the bill. Wait till I get the bill. I've already paid the bill. There's some really funky stuff we could do with our background stuff. Still looking for cool things. I like this as a background. Tom, you'll like this as a background.
I do. It's a G for Georgia Bulldogs. I love it. That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's fun. So, all right. So that is all up and doing its thing. And by the way, the last check of the score, because the green screen is so good with this, it's hard to show. Tom is 3. Joann is 1.
I can see it. 3-1.
The green screen usage of this platform is a lot better than the Zoom platform. So it's so good. If I try to put something up in front of the camera it thinks is background, it just puts the graphic right over it. But this is really cool. I'm very, very happy with Restream. Kudos to them. What in the world else do we want to talk to today? I got some stuff.
I have a rant when you're ready. I have a rant, and I will put my pencil down here. I'm working on a little project right here. It's my little project that I'm working on. Can't read it probably.
Was it backwards? Are you mirrored?
No, probably. I don't know. We'll find out here in a second when Joann comes on. Okay, I got one more letter to color in, and then I'm all yours, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Tom's coloring. He's got a coloring project that's due Monday morning for kindergarten, so he's got to get that.
That's right. I'm working on the chimney right now. I got Santa and the elves all done and the presents. All right, I'm all done. I'm all done. There we are. Tell me if it's mirrored or not.
It's backwards. Joann. Hell, happy birthday, Joann. I can read backwards.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, she can read backwards too. She'll have to. Okay, you got time for my little rant?
Let's go to Tom's rant for today. What do you got for a rant?
All right, this irritates me to no end. It's not earth-shattering. Nobody died. It's not that big of a deal, but it just bothers me personally. I'm in the Goodwill on North 2nd, which is it's my home away from home. I go there probably 2 or 3 times a week. I get most of this crap you see in here, like this little guy right here. I got it there for $1.29. I mean, hey, you can't go wrong. My little milk carton. I am a sucker for that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I'm in
put
the
a bear
Goodwill.
in there.
That's right. Ooh, That's right. I could. Good idea. Good idea. Look at that. I like that idea.
Yeah.
All right. Good enough. Good enough. You go over there, buddy. We'll talk later. All right. So I'm sitting there in Goodwill, and I'm over there by the index cards because, as you well know, I have a crazy, strange fetish for index cards. I don't know why. I buy them like crazy. I got
You
these.
love organization. You're a good organized man.
I guess I am. You wouldn't know it by the warehouse here. But anyway, so I always go in there looking for little trinkety stuff. Some guy is over there by the same area that I am, and he had the chopper. You know, the thing, it's 12 by 12. You put paper in it, and you could chop it. Teachers use it. Graphic artists use it. I use it for trivia stuff. I have one sitting right over there, and I put my photo rounds in there, and I chop them up. This guy goes over to a completely pristine, full thing of paper, and like a notebook, a wide ruled notebook, like one of these here. See, I got everything like one of these here, and he takes out of a perfectly good clean one. He takes a piece of paper out, just rips it out over to the chopper to see how it chops. He chopped it up into at least 15 pieces. He's cutting it. He's cutting the one side, and then he's cutting the other side, and then he turned it around and cut another one, and another one, and another. Probably about 12 pieces, 8 pieces or something. And then he decides, I don't really want it. He leaves it all lay. He just left it sit. All the little scraps of paper. Now, I understand it's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of, because someone has to go behind and pick it up.
Well,
so I went and gathered it all up.
That's the guy who leaves his cart out in the middle of the parking lot, right?
Exactly. Exactly. That's the guy who leaves his cart in the middle of the aisle as
Come on,
he's looking at something, so you can't get in. It's the inconsiderate nature of people. So I went and gathered all of that. I went and found him. It didn't end the way you think it did. I'm not that confrontational. He was with his wife, and by the way, was not old. He wasn't 85
Someone
and kind
else
of
in
like
the store took his legs out and he landed on his head. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. I don't know how that pair of shoes got on the floor that you tripped over. So he's there with his wife, and his wife was right next to their cart, and he was like 5-10 feet away from her looking at something else. And I knew it was his wife because they were talking, and she was showing him what she was buying him and all that. I had the crumpled up piece of paper. I was going to drop it in their cart.
Oh, yeah, right. Why not?
And in my drop this in his cart, and I chickened out. I left it in my pocket and took it with me. Threw it away when I got home, but I was just so mad. I don't like that kind of stuff. Forget about the paper on the thing. That stuff happens. People clean up after people all the time. It's the idea that you don't have to dispose of your mess there, or garbage buckets around. You could have picked up your pieces of paper. You could have thrown them in the garbage because someone else did. I did. Oh, it just drives me nuts. So, folks, here's what I do. This is my advice to you. If you're going to a grocery store, park near the cart corral so that when you bring out your 8 bags of groceries, you don't leave it sit there, and you don't have to walk a country mile to put it in there. Because I understand if you got babies, I don't begrudge you if you don't. I wouldn't leave my babies in the car to go walk, 12 stalls away to put the cart away because people carjack. So I don't blame you there. If you're older and you have, I don't blame you there. So try this. Park near a cart corral. That way you're right there. You could drop the cart back in the thing. So the poor young stock boy guy doesn't have to go out there in the 12-degree weather. And,
That's right. Life tips from Tom. Maybe that's a new segment for the show every week. Life tips from Tom.
And
Tom, good timing. Tom's done ranting, and there's Joann.
Joann, good morning.
Joann. Good morning. I'm on my phone. I couldn't get my Wi-Fi to work. I got a new iPad, but I can't get the Wi-Fi to work here.
Well, it looks like it's working.
Yeah.
We've got to figure out where your microphone is so it's not muffled.
Oh, I'm probably holding it. Is that
I wonder,
better?
do you have a protector on your iPad? Is it in a case?
No, I've got my phone now. I couldn't get my iPad to work.
Okay, because it sounds like something's slightly covering up the microphone on your
Like
phone.
like I know where my microphone is.
It's probably on the bottom. It's probably at the very bottom, and if you're sitting the phone on the table, that's why it's muffled.
Like on the bottom of my phone, the microphone is right there.
It's still kind of muffled.
I'm sorry.
Well, we can hear. The good news is we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're good.
You hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Also,
can you hear me now?
We can crank up your volume a little bit more on this platform. Thank you, Restream. Like Restream.
It can go.
Any
an old lady now.
Let's see. Put you right there.
70.
Any comments about our wonderful breakfast at Sherry's last Saturday?
I left my creamer behind.
We had, Tom, all that delightful time of conversation we had there for an hour and a half or 2 hours. And what does she remember most? She left her creamer.
She left her creamer. Yeah. $1.12's worth of creamer. We'll buy you a new creamer.
Darling.
Well, I'm glad we got all that out in the
Oh, I
open.
gotta get this filled. All right. I'm still checking the Facebook feed to make sure we're there and everything's all good. Everything's all good, guys. This is such a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to the Restream thing now. It's a little too blue for me, but it's okay. Blue is my favorite color, so what the heck.
Nice.
What's blue? Talking about that blue.
Well, you probably won't see it on your phone, but on my computer, the background is blue. Everything is blue.
Oh.
It's fine. It's a really odd color of blue.
Kind of a
metallic cobalt blue. Yeah,
kind of a cobalt blue. And if I go back to this screen, that gives us a different kind of weird background, but it makes us all so tiny.
Yeah, it does. I actually like that better. It's easier on my eyes, but I don't care. You go whatever one you want. It doesn't matter to me.
We're still playing with this thing, and I'm still trying to figure out what looks best. I like the Saturday background like that,
That one hurts my eyes.
That one hurts your eyes.
Man, that just is a sea of...
We could put purple behind us and it moves. How about...
Oh, boy.
It's like in space or something like that.
Space.
This one's kind of cool. It moves a little slower, but it's blue.
That's all right. That one works.
That's kind of a fun one. So before we get... we don't have any guests for this week's show. Want to thank all the great guests that we had in January, Matt Nestor, and shoot, I knew I shouldn't have started naming names because then I would forget who he had on his guests. Jason from Rockford Buzz, John Berlin, of course, from In Crowd. Yeah, we had a bunch of fun guests in January to start off the year, and we're looking forward to having more guests as the year progresses. We have one very special guest this week.
Me.
And actually, I take that back. There's 4 special guests this week.
Yeah.
Crank up your volume, Joanne, so make sure that you can hear this because this is special for you. Ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma Joann and Mom. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for all you do for animals and for us and for...
Max loves you.
Max loves you. Look at this dog.
Thank you for saving Bear.
Thank you for saving Bear. He's not here. Sorry we couldn't be on the show today, but I'm going to be up in Minneapolis doing a race, cross-country ski race, and really sorry we can't be on the air to celebrate with you. And thank you for everything. Have a great birthday.
Bye.
Yeah. They couldn't be with us live, but they were nice enough to record something for moms. And
what did I tell you, Greg? I told you she'd cry. I knew she would. Anyway,
Now you're crying.
Can you read this, Joanne?
No, it's backwards.
But you can still read it, right?
And I know. I didn't even know my kids knew I was on the radio.
Well, they celebrate you every day. Today just a little more special. So happy birthday, Joanne. We had a nice breakfast last week to kind of celebrate too. So that was really fun.
Yeah, now I can't even because I'm crying.
It's nice to be loved, Joanne, and I know I speak for Greg and myself.
I looked first. I said, "Who are those 4 people?" And then
that's my offspring.
wow. I won't ever forget that. That is so awesome.
Well, if he wasn't up in Minnesota running some goofy race today.
He's always running. He ran away when he was little. He keeps running.
That's funny. That's funny. He's a runner. He's a forever runner. So that's special for you. We have a few other things to share before we get into all things pause. And some Rockford Buzz and GoRockford.com stuff. Before I start into our random information this week, got a question for Joanne and Tom to think about.
Okay.
What do these following words have in common? All these words have something very specific in common. The words are keystone, beehive, wolverine, nutmeg, and sooner.
Wow.
Keystone, beehive, wolverine, nutmeg, and sooner. All those 5 words have something very specific in common. I'll tell you the answer in a little bit. Shout out again also today to Michael Coolidge and his run for the congressional seat in Illinois District 14. It was reported this week the Michael Coolidge campaign raised more funds than any other Republican candidate in the race for District Illinois 14 House seat during the last quarter. So he's clearly the front runner to take on the entrenched DC Democrat that currently holds Illinois 14. Coolidge is asking for grassroots support. He's asking for donations of $14. If you can help him with a donation of $14 or more, of course, it'll help him take out the deep-pocketed special interest groups that are funding the other campaign. So check out Coolidge.com, learn more about Coolidge for Congress, and if at all possible, if you can, please donate to help him in his quest to serve us, the good people of Northern Illinois and Illinois District 14.
And remember, it is spelled with a K.
It is spelled with a K. Tom, you are correct as usual.
Calvin or Coolidge?
Coolidge. Here we go, Coolidge. This month, actually all the way through April, Ethnic Heritage Museum has their special exhibit for Black History Month. If you have not yet been to the Ethnic Heritage Museum, it is really something special there on South Main Street in Rockford, 1129 South Main Street. Every Sunday from 2 to 4, general admission is $7. And they've got the Ethnic Heritage Museum and the Graham Genestra House, which is right next door, that they also take care of. So if you ever get a chance, if you haven't done so yet, it's worth the trip to check it out. And it's right here in Rockford, Ethnic Heritage Museum. The Illinois Snow Sculpting Competition was last weekend, and I drove by Sinisippi Park last night on my way home, and they've got all the snow sculptures lit up. They got spotlights on them, guys. So if you want to drive through at night, they leave the lights on through till like 10:30. Rockford Park District proud to display the snow sculpting competition pieces as long as the weather will allow. And sunrise till 10:30 p.m. You can drive or walk through the park at Sinisippi Park and check out these awesome sculptures. The competitors, I think next weekend or this weekend, compete in the big national competition in Lake Geneva. It might be this weekend that they're building those. I can't remember what the dates were on that, but it's in February. I know that much. So check that out. And of course, we'll talk with Joann a little more about the fur ball, because Paw's Fur Ball is 1 week from today. If people haven't bought their tickets yet today, Joann, do you know if they still can? They're out of luck?
I think Friday was the last day for ticket sale.
All right. Well, purchase single or couple tickets. If you go to the website, you still might be able to buy your tickets.
Maybe.
I would think there would. Well, I would think there would still be some available, because as we were talking, the numbers are down a little. So
yeah,
I would think if it's going to walk in and get them, but I would think they could get them now.
I think they have to have the numbers in for the restaurant of how many people are coming.
Well, yeah.
Right.
I mean, if you wanted to just come for the silent auction, you could come after the meal.
The dinner and dancing starts at 6:30. They probably start cutting off silent auction items around 7:30, I would guess.
I don't know the numbers.
By the way, Sarah's shouting out her birthday greetings to you, Joann. So thank you for the comment on.
I can't see it. It's good to be loved.
Sarah's one of those who loves Joann. Loves her some Joann.
We've been friends since middle school.
That's awesome.
Since we were 12, maybe.
That is very cool.
He's known me when.
Way back when.
So she has all the secrets.
We need to have her on the show, Tom.
That's right. Sarah, what can you tell us about 12-year-old Joann?
Special guest on the Saturday morning Stateline show, Sarah, coming soon. I don't remember if we talked about this yet or not. The production company.
I figure out how you got Jason and them on.
Shh, no, can't tell the secret. The production company behind Tom Cruise's upcoming space movie is planning to build a film studio in space. The company's called Space Entertainment Enterprise. They're looking to attach the studio and a sports arena to the International Space Station, and the plans are to have that done by the year 2024, like 2 years from now. Universal Studios really missed an opportunity here. So we'll keep an eye on what Tom Cruise's space flick progress is. If they actually do get this thing hooked up to the International Space Station, that could be kind of wild. A survey of bar managers in the United States found that the margarita remains the most popular mixed drink nationwide. The martini and the rum and coke got second and third spots for our favorite alcohol beverages for the last year in the U.S. In the midst of a national housing shortage, towns on the Kansas plains are giving away free land. That's not a joke. There's some small towns in Kansas that are saying, hey, we want you to live here. We'll even give you a plot of land. Google it. You'll find it. There is a, Joann will get a kick out of this. Did you know there's a Boeing 727 cargo plane that is only used for horse transportation? Wow. And it's called Air Horse One.
I like that.
It's not a joke.
Wow. It's not a joke, huh?
Air Horse One.
It's got Bill Cash written all over it.
I know, it sounds like a dad joke, but nope. Home Depot announced plans to hire 100,000 or more workers ahead of the spring season. They are anticipating a big home improvement year again this year, which, if you're following the real estate market with the inventory being so low, it makes a lot of sense that home improvement is going to continue to boom in the coming years. So, know anybody?
Where are they going to fit them all? Home Depot's not that big. I've been out there several times. Wow.
They're going to put on a third and fourth floor. It's going to be.
I suppose so.
Here's some wild numbers that are not part of our big number of the week this week. For the last quarter, YouTube brought in $8.6 billion. So annualized, that would mean their run rate, if this continues for the same pace, will be $34 billion. Now that number sounds big enough, but here, put this in perspective. Netflix, their run rate for this year is projected to be $30 billion. YouTube's making way more money. Well, not way more, but more money than Netflix.
Wow.
Hello. Pinterest is launching a new augmented reality feature that allows users to see how the decorations and furniture items look in their homes before they buy them and put them in there. If you're interested to see, hey, I'm going to get this new couch, take a picture of your room, and you can superimpose the couch in the room to make it look like it's already there. And this actually gives me opportunity to warn people about some real estate listings. And they're cracking down on this in the last year because some realtors have been using programs like this to virtually stage homes. And when you do that, you're supposed to say in the listing that you virtually staged the home. There's got to be a notation there that says this house virtually staged, which the problem actually comes not when they're virtually staging it with furniture, but when they're completely changing colors of rooms, adding trim, making it look like it's already finished when it's not.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because the furniture is not going to be there anyway if you buy it. So that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Can I virtually put a Mercedes-Benz in my driveway?
Yeah, yes, you can.
Yeah, wow.
Some unscrupulous agents, or maybe just tone deaf agents, were actually like doing the finishing work, like adding trim, changing wall colors, changing the cabinets out in the kitchen. And you walk in the kitchen, it's like, wait a minute, these aren't the cabinets in the photo. Oh, no, it's virtually staged. No, that's not staged. That's virtually completely augmented. That's wrong. So,
hey, where's the fun game room and entertainment center that I saw in the pictures? I don't see it. Oh, well, that was virtual. Doesn't really exist.
It's not
you
really
can get into some trouble that way. I can see that.
Yeah, there's been a big crackdown on that with the National Association of Realtors and stuff. So kudos for them for recognizing that and trying to head it off. For those of us who use Amazon Prime, in case you haven't noticed, they are going to be raising their annual price if they haven't already. Back in 2018, it went from $99 to $119. This year, it's going up to $139. They're bumping it up another $20.
Wow.
Yipper. Let's see if this will work. I didn't download this video, so I don't know if this is going to work. Where's the share screen thing? Share screen. See, this is one of the problems. There. Oh, there we go. Now I figured it out. It's a cat playing in a puddle. Just, this is Joanne's backyard in the fall. The spring.
Spring, I guess.
When you stop by Joanne's house in the front of her driveway in the spring, you're likely to find a cat just playing there in a puddle.
It looks like a mole rat.
Typically, all my cats are indoor cats, not like Tom.
No, my cats are all indoors right now.
All right, there you go.
They don't like the cold.
That was a cat playing in a puddle. And happy birthday yesterday. Joann, I didn't realize this until yesterday. You're one day off from the birthday of Facebook.
Wow.
Huh.
2/4/2004.
Off from my
It was February 4th of 2004 when a little college social networking site called Facebook launched, and it attracted 1,000 users in one day. Sounds like your phone is farting, Joann.
I'm sorry, you guys are way too. I plugged it into the power, so I wouldn't go powerless.
Well, hopefully next week you can get your iPad thing fixed or something.
I'm going to stop in and talk to the powers here and see what I can do. I have a brand new iPad that I can't hook up to the internet.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless I stay home.
Get someone there to fix that up for you, because we definitely want to hear you better. We can see you okay, but we want to hear you better. Okay, let's see your guesses on the question of the day. What do the following words have in common? Keystone, beehive, wolverine, nutmeg, and sooner.
Okay, my guess is they are all state nicknames.
Well, that was a good guess.
Because 3 of them actually are. I think.
A hairdo.
Hairdo. Oh, good. That's a good guess too. So
Wrong.
Keystone. I wonder what a Keystone hairdo would look like.
I know, but it sounds good.
Look like a beer can.
Well, Keystone, Pennsylvania is the Keystone State.
Right.
Do you know what the Beehive State is?
Oh, so they're all state nicknames?
Yeah.
Okay.
Georgia, maybe?
The Beehive State is Utah.
Oh, Utah.
Don't know why. The Wolverine State, you'll know that one.
Michigan, yeah.
Michigan. The Nutmeg State.
That's, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's out east, like New Hampshire, Vermont, something like that.
You're really, really close.
You eat a lot of nutmeg.
Maine? Connecticut. I knew that. Okay.
Connecticut's the Nutmeg State. And good morning to Daniel. Daniel's checking in from Tulsa this morning. Hi, Daniel.
Hey, that's my buddy. He is in state. That is the Sooner State. Yeah. Hey, Dan, how are you, buddy?
Do you know what the Sooner State means? What is a Sooner?
I'm pretty sure, I'm not entirely positive, but I'm pretty sure a Sooner is when they did the Oklahoma land grab. They were all rushing to, whoever gets there sooner gets the land. I think that's what it is. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
There's a Tom Cruise movie about that. That's really good. When they did the free land thing. Oh gosh, he played an Irishman. He had a really strong accent. Good movie. I don't remember the name of the movie though. Tom Cruise movies. Let's see if I can find it real quick. It's an older movie, so it might take me a while to scroll through his IMDb thing.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the movie. I know what you're talking about as far as a Tom Cruise movie. Accents from people who don't normally speak that drive me nuts because they're always poorly done. Far and away. Okay.
Far and Away.
I didn't see it, but
if you haven't seen the movie Far and Away, I do recommend it. It's a good flick. Him and Nicole Kidman, I think before they were married, but while they were still dating or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they also did the Eyes Wide Shut movie together.
Right.
Yeah, not a movie I would recommend.
Not necessarily. All right. I think that covers all of the shout outs and all the randoms for this week. So if Joann, do we want to do a tour of Pause HQ? Let's see how.
Let's I turn myself off.
Yeah.
I have to figure out how to turn the camera on.
And you figure that out because I want to also figure out how to. Oh, now we lost Joann's camera completely. Oh no, we lost her, Tom.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if she unplugged her phone and accidentally turned it off.
Good. Now we can talk about her. I heard that when she was 12, when she was in 8th grade, Sarah told me this.
Sarah. That's one of the things about this. Let me see. Yeah, we've got a good morning from Tulsa. We got Sarah up in Wisconsin shouting in today. Yeah, that another awesome thing, another kudos and shout out to Restream because of the way they connect our comments, both from Facebook and from YouTube, are on the same page. I don't have to search for them anymore, Tom. They're there, right there.
Oh, that is so cool.
Awesome. So I can click this and look at there. See in the bottom of the screen?
Happy birthday, Joann. Yeah, I see it.
How about that? There's that, and then there's
awesome.
this. There's this.
Morning from Tulsa. Hey, Dan, I'm going to call you in a little bit, buddy.
How fun is this?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so candied up. I'm like, all right, there's Joann. She's back again. There you are, Joann. We got you.
There we are. My There we are. Now I'm comfy. Maybe.
Okay. So now I got to figure out how to get her screen to be the biggest screen on the screen. There we go.
Why are you holding that in front of me? This is Winifred.
Hi, Winifred. I'm in love with a cat named Fred.
And I win.
Now, he's a boy. We figured out he was a boy. Can you see him?
Don't forget Eric Clapton's living on Tulsa Time. Well, so is Don Williams. That's the only one I remember. I didn't know Eric Clapton did it.
You guys are talking over me now. Y'all saying hello. They have a I don't know, a black and white theme this month. I know I'm not doing very good today. I'm sorry. Oh, you did. Okay. He's a black guy. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh.
I do have Joanne's volume cranked up as far as it will go on the restream. So
I don't know if you heard that. This is a special needs cat. Her back legs don't work correctly.
Okay.
Oh, real sweet little girl.
So she needs a home with hardwood floors so she can kind of drag herself around a little bit easier.
Just walking.
Okay.
She's not going to be good at climbing or jumping. She wants to love against you. That is Heidi. I know they called luxating patellas.
All right.
It doesn't, do not let this cat jump, it just says. So that would be there. You know, there's people who love to give special needs cats homes. Okay. How's that?
Yeah, we can still see you just fine. It's just the volume problem that's it's muffled for something's covering your microphone.
Everyone says I'm loud, so.
And then I think Tom's phone is on his laptop because every time he gets a message, it buzzes.
Oh, mine is buzzing now too.
Or maybe that's what's buzzing.
Yeah, that had been heard. I'm not getting any messages on my phone.
Okay. All right.
I have friends wishing me happy birthday. Y'all are waking up.
Awesome. Well, we do have a big number of the week, and at last check, Tom was leading 3-1. I can't show this anymore. I need to come up with an on-screen graphic to keep score, I guess. I'm not that good at that. Yeah. Let's do this, shall we? We've got our big number of the week, and it is another one that is actually very big. It's 1.7 billion.
Right on!
And this week's answer is lost or listed. Lost or listed. And I am looking for... See, I've got these little countdown screens now. All right, so I don't want to wait 30 seconds before giving the answer. I want a quick countdown. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Listen.
Lost.
Oh, look at this. All right, we got different answers again. Different answers again. So one of you's getting a point, one of you's not. Let's see. The Oxford Dictionary, guys. The Oxford Dictionary in 1884 was first published. And if you wanted to read all of the listed words in the Oxford Dictionary right now today, it would take a single person. I take that back. To type the words, not read them, to type them. It would take a single person an estimated 120 years to type all 59 million listed words.
So I'm a loser again.
So you're a loser again. Lost is correct. And look at this, 4-1.
Wow.
4-1.
4-1.
Where I can't. What am I gonna? I don't know.
I can see it on there.
You know what I need to do. You know what I need to do. Let me fix it. Virtual background, none. Boom. Now I can hold it up. There it is. 4-1.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. That makes
Tom with
sense.
the big lead. All right. I can end the show without a virtual background. I got a cool background as it is. Yeah. So NBC Universal's Peacock, the Peacock channel, the Peacock stream, they lost $1.7 billion last year.
Jeez.
$1.7 billion lost. And let's see. The good news is they have more revenue. They are selling more ads and such. It's up $778 million. They only brought in $118 million in 2020. They've got 9 million paid subscribers. They're planning to spend $3 billion on content this year. Holy cow.
So there'll be $4.7 billion in the hole next year.
That's right. That's
wow.
Just craziness. So they're spending all this money on content, which is what they're all doing these days. And yeah, NBC's Peacock channel. They're one of the good things, I guess, too, about the Peacock network right now is the Olympics. If you're big into the Olympics, you'll probably want the Peacock app on and such to follow all that stuff. Netflix, by the way, has 222 million global subscribers right now. There is 9 million paid subscribers for Peacock. They got a ways to go to catch up to Netflix. Cool beans. Oh, one last shout out. Congratulations to Andre on his new place in Chicago. That's all. Remember, you change the world when you help one person. Be a blessing to someone today. We'll try to do the same and meet back here next week.
Can you send that video to me?
I'm going to send you that video, Joanne.
Yes.
For $25.
And a subscription to my Saturday morning Stateline show channel.
That's right. Yes.
Like and
which is
subscribe
another
on
30.
YouTube.
I belong.
Happy birthday, Joanne. I think I speak for Greg and myself when I say we love you.
Oh, thank you.
Later,
You're
friends.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. See you next week.
Joanne.
Yeah. You didn't hear. Oh, my gosh.